Hello everyone, welcome back. I am Izzy Noodles and we are playing more Pirates: The Legend of Black Cat. And I've been a little bugged out that the last video ended up being so long. I kept thinking that I should have put the Molten Labyrinth level in this video. If I'd have done that, this video would more likely be at the 50-minute mark instead of the last one being an hour. So, sorry about that, but never mind. I've had long sections before. I'm sure it's not actually a big deal. So anyway, first things first, let's get in our ship. Okie dokie, so head out to open seas and we can open up the world map. And we have one location we can visit right now, that is Hades' Pyre, so let's get going. Okay, now we're here, let's open the map. What do we have? There are 2 docks and 1 fortress. The fortress is just down the right hand side. It's not easy to see on these red coloured maps. So items of interest will be a new island chart which will open up the last island in the Volcanic Isles, and we have access to a new figurehead. So first things first, you know what's first. So the fortress is right here. This one's a funny one because it's really easy to hit it from the back. Okay, and then, oh, this is a terrible place to actually lose the wind in my sails. Oh no. Okay, I got a bit hairy there, but it's okay. Okay, so the fortress is already defeated. Bear with me, let me destroy these turrets. Okay, and we can dock with the fortress. Okay, so no ship upgrade. I forgot to mention the last place that we could buy a ship upgrade. I don't know if I even mentioned that. It was quite some time ago, but this is the last ship you can buy. I don't know if I even pointed that out. But anyway, I don't need or want anything. Repair the ship. And then I will go to the Northwest Island, so the top left-hand dock. So it's faster to come around this way. And there is just one more turret just sneakily hidden here. Just get some shots off there and then I'll probably get it on the way back. Oh, there's a ship. Oh, I'm not too bothered. I'll just dock at the fortress. It's just this little island here. Okay, so on this little tiny section there is a buried chest on the right hand side. Try to avoid this bat. I hate the bats. Which way are you going, sir? Okay, leave. Just leave. Okay. The chest, here we go, is in this right hand corner, just at the bottom of the hill. And then I'm gonna go to the left hand side. Avoid the bat. I mean, the bats are easy to kill. I mean, they don't have a lot of health. They're just very difficult to hit. Okay, and on the far left side there is a Scrapbook Shell. There's also this teleport, so this one isn't important if you're only looking for the island chart, but I'll go ahead and use it anyway. Okay, where are we now? Let's have a look at the map. we are on the huge island. So this section isn't actually all that big. So straight in front you can kind of just see through the smoke there that there's a slope going up the side of the mountain, and once we're at the top of the slope we can teleport straight back. So firstly, let's get some goodies in this lower area. So you can see the anvil and hammer just there. That's a good landmark to know where you're going. It's not really mazy, but you can get a little confused down here. Also, do be careful, because there are sandworms. You see the puff of smoke on the ground there? That's them. So just here, the left of the anvil, is this skeleton chest. Ooh, okay. So those ones aren't often that close to those edges. They're usually on the paths. So, oh, that scared me. Yeah, so that's unusual. They're usually on these paths. But now we're taking a different way from where we headed to that hammer and anvil. Gonna take a left here. And there is a buried chest in this section.
I'm sensing buried treasure nearby.
Ooh, there it is. Okay. And we're going to return, but we won't take the same path that we returned from. So you can see Katarina's footprints. We came from that way. But now we're going to come this way, and there is a scrapbook shell along this path section. So they're not as easy to see on these volcanic maps. Okay, so now we're back here. You can see this is the teleport that we used to get here. And to the right there's the hammer and anvil. And now that's everything down in this section. So we're gonna start climbing the slope. So there actually are a few teleports on the slope, and each one just takes you directly to the top. So if you're not bothered about items, then feel free to use a teleport to get straight to the top. But if you do want all the items, then just skip the teleports. So I've said before, my capture card can make my screen dark for no reason. And I am having a little trouble seeing along this path. Ow. It's just the blacker, more shadowed areas are like really shadowed. Oh, he was closer than I thought. There are also multiple turrets along the path as well, none of which have anything underneath them, so just do your best to ignore them. So here is our first chest before our first teleport, so ignore the teleport. Okay, try and ignore the turret. Also, just behind this first turret there is a scrapbook shell. We're already being fired at by the next turret. Ow. Okay, continue. Continue up. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay, carry on. So between the second turret and the second teleport there is another chest. And you see on the right hand side there's these like mountainous rocks, like we just can't go up there. Those will clear. You can just see now they're clearing by the trees, and we can actually we can actually slide down to a secret space. So we can slide down. Up we come. And down we go. So there is a scrapbook shell and a chest down here. Okay, so once we've got all that, we can use the teleport to get back up, but it will lead us to the last teleport we passed on the slope, so it might throw you off a bit. So those are the trees where the clearing is, so we are down a little bit, just down the slope, but we're not far away, so it's fine. Okay, so there will be a chest before the next teleport. Here it is. Okay, so we've got 2 turrets ahead. And just before them, there's another clearing where we can slide down. Sounds like quite a ship battle going on as well. Okay, here we are. We can slide down. Let's hope there's some loot crates by the time I'm done here. Okay, so down in this section again there is just a chest and a scrapbook shell. There's lots going on over there. Oh, let's hope there's plenty of goodies. Okay, so again, same situation with the teleport. It takes you to the last teleport that you passed on the slope. And you can see the clearing right before the turrets where we slid down. So jumping doesn't do much to avoid the turrets, but it's something. Okay. And you can see a chest right there, and this is the top of the slope. So open this, and then let's get back to the ship. Okay, so let's go see how many loot crates we can pick up. Probably not many, because I'm pretty full up of stuff. Try and have another go at this turret on the way by.
Fire!
A few more shots. Yeah, I think some of them have disappeared. Yeah, we got some, like 3 out of 5. Not bad. Okay, so next island, the northeast, is actually right here. Get the turret. Yes, okay. And then we can dock. These docks are kind of funny. You have to be very accurate. There we go. Okay. So down this path, it will split off into 2 sections. It goes to our right and a left. I'm first going to go to the right hand side. So there's actually a gate to go through. Oh, come on, guys. Okay. So before I go to the right, just by the where it splits off, there is a buried chest by the wall. Okay.
Grog.
There we go. Here it is. Okay, so we're going to take the right-hand path and come through the gate. So the gate will close. You'll end up being trapped in here. There's no boss battle. So just up here on the left of entering, there is a Scrapbook Shell. We can see a chest, a crystal chest over there, but to the left of that, in the corner, there is a Scrapbook Shell. Nice. Okay. So now, let's open the chest. Alright, we found the island chart. A cartographer's chart of an island chain opens up a new place on the world map to explore. So now we can visit that last island in the Volcanic Isles. We've also found hurling hammers, a heavy enchanted hammer balanced for throwing that will knock your enemy backwards. Cool beans. And now we'll have to deal with a load of fire frogs. I'm gonna try and get a few together. Come over here. And then I will use a tiki. Nice. So you can't leave until you've killed all the fire frogs in this area. You're actually trapped in here, so I'm going to use a hurling hammer to show them off. Oh, okay, never mind. So they're pretty much like the throwing axes. Nope, no, 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 no. Sneaky. I don't think that one hit him either. Well, what a waste of time these have been. Are you going to drop anything useful? Ow! Why you do this? Okay, so yeah, we're at full health, so okay, so now we're gonna go to the left, and these enemies here will respawn. Come on. I actually thought this guy had died. He made a dying noise. Oh, guys. Come on now. Okay. One down. I was at full health. Okay. So on this left-hand side, we can see a teleport. And we can just see a Scrapbook Shell hovering right there. So once we pick up this, we have completed this map. So let's take a look. See, we've got all the chests, all the chests except for one, which is the skull chest marked on the larger island. And we've got all the Scrapbook Shells. So that kind of implies that this teleport might take us somewhere new. So let's have an update before we use the teleport. We should have 220 chests and 177 Scrapbook Shells. Cool beans. Okay, so let's use the teleport. Okay, so where are we? Let's look at the map. We are at a new map, the Forgotten Forge. And I did mention a figurehead, and this is where we're going to get that figurehead. And it is definitely worth it. It's a good figurehead. So this is one I recommend. So, first Scrapbook Shell is very sneakily hidden up this slope, up on these rocks. Okay, and let's come back a bit because there's another one. Just here at this edge. And if we kind of kind of getting close enough to have a look. We can kind of see what we're doing. So the idea is just to come down the slope, come along, and you can just see through the smoke. There's the teleport there, flickering, and that's all there is to it. So just get to the bottom, and that's the teleport that will take us back. So let's proceed. Oh, I didn't see you there. Hi. So the red gems do kind of look very much like scrapbook shells. Where's the guy gone? I don't know where he exploded. That one missed as well. Why do these keep missing? Oh. Nope, didn't drop anything. So, oh no, that's not a scrapbook shell. Place your bet, scrapbook shell or not a scrapbook shell. Okay, so as we get here, we see all of a sudden all these bats have spawned, and there's a section on the right. So there is a scrapbook shell and a chest, and I'm gonna run in and run out because I don't like trying to deal with the bats. So scrapbook shell and the chest. Okay, and that also contains a scrapbook shell. Yeah. So another scrapbook shell on the left. Where on earth was that going? And that. Oh, these are useless. I've never realised how useless these are. There we go, that one hit it. And I'm sure I was back to full health as well. Did the guy... Oh, there we go. He exploded. Did he drop anything? Oh yeah, hammers. One hammer, okay. I am going to use a T-key. Because these guys... Hey you, come here. Gather around. Let me show you this. Yeah, and they're not dead. So that goes to show how much health they have. If you were dealing with one, then that Tiki probably most likely would have killed it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So that one dropped a heart. And you dropped a heart. Okay. Okay, so down in this lower section, you see there's a brightened red corner right at the bottom. There are 2 sandworms in that section, so I'm going to try and run straight through, but there's also 2 scrapbook shells right down in that section next to each other. So there's also a gem that's actually right above Katarina's head right now. That's a red gem, don't get confused. I'll grab that too. But do your best, do your best, run in, run out. Come on. It got me. And yeah, 2. That was unsuccessful. Okay. Sometimes I don't get hit at all. Okay, and we're at the bottom, and we have these 5 iron chests. So make sure you open them all, because we got a bunch of them. We got a bunch of them. We got a bunch of them. And we've even got a bunch of them. Cool beans. And definitely don't forget to open this one, because this is the important one. This is the Serpent Figurehead, made in the image of the ancient denizen of the deep. This figurehead enhances the ship's cannons with the power of fire. So this one will be used a lot. This is a good one. Okie dokie. So when we're done here, we can travel back. Okay, and we're actually done here on these two maps now, so let's have another update before we head back to the ship. We should have 226 chests and 184 scrapbook shells. Smashing. So let's head back. Oh, got these guys. What should I use? I can't decide. Just yellow with that because I don't often use that one. Well, that was quick. Okay, I'm not gonna deal with them. Maybe them. Let's give them this. Happy birthday. Guys, come here. Well, that was a waste. Let's do another one. Oh, come on, guys. I got one of them. Okay. Okie dokie. So, get in the ship. And head on out to open seas. Ooh. Going to change my figurehead. Nice. Okay, and now we've got the Isle of Living Fire that we can visit, but I will not visit this. I'm going to open up an event. So this event will happen once you've visited the first 2 volcanic islands, and only if you've spoken to the ghost captain at Forlorn Straits. So I'll go and choose Isle of Living Fire, but that is not where we will end up. Okie dokie. So these are the ships with yellow sails that the ghost captain spoke of. So if you did not speak to him, then this event will not happen. You will just carry on your journey as you were. You're kind of better off maybe trying to do one at a time if you're getting overwhelmed. Sort of get some distance, be on the edge. Whoops. So as I've said, you will trigger this only if you've visited the ghost captain. Get loot crates, because they can be difficult to find if you've sort of moved away from the area. Especially in these big open sea sections. Nice. So a goal has been completed. Is that all I can pick up? It looks like it. Okay. So once you're done here, just set out to open seas, but firstly, let me just show you the amazing sunset. Look at that sky. Beautiful. Okay, so open the map, and we can see that we are at a location. So this kind of confuses me, because this is not a place we need to come back to. I don't know if it's because this has been a side mission, but we had the ghost ship battle after visiting Mara's grave back at the Haunted Isles, and we were at like a different location, kind of like this, but that location was not a marker on the map, so it is a bit confusing how this is a marker and yet we don't need to come back here. But anyway, now that we've completed this, I will not go to the Isle of Living Fire this time. I will save that for next time. And I'll go back to Hades' Pyre so that I can save my game. Okie dokie, so the closest safe turret here is on the northeastern dock. Here we are. I overshot.
Full sails!
Okay. So, next time we will visit the last island in the Volcanic Isles. It will not be the last video, but we're close. We are very close to the end now. So I will see you there. Take it easy, guys and girls.